that was a frenetic game. Sum up your feelings after that.
Something you wish and it comes through. We wish we could see the game. I would definitely see how we would go the game. Because you still see the quality of ball position, a lot of skills to go deep, a lot of movements, you know. You're hearing also move. You know, it's a lot of twisty game, and you know it's gonna be very tough. But I think something we need with system to system, you know, use the space also on the left and the right side, and make 2 goals. The right time, I think, when we get a little bit, especially our attackers. So then we change it and go for 5-4-1.
Your team could have been 3 or 4 goals down in that first 10 minutes. So on top with Norwich, but it was obviously you had your goalkeeper to thank. But I guess it was a case of, for your team, of stay in the game, don't concede that first goal and stick at it, and then you kind of grew into it thereafter.
I agree, not 4, but 2 definitely could be that just some last shots. But this is also a little bit like when you play 4 in the back again, more 1 against 1 on site, and you don't have a spare man when the ball comes in the 16. You know, it's extra legs, extra. There's someone who bounces this ball and it kicks out. So it cost us a little bit time because we had only 1 day to train out. And as I said, it's too much twisty. But the other side also, they get also down because you cannot all the time do this. So when we get in a game slightly, we create some positions also. We go up, we shoot, we turn, we dribble, we change the side, we get the fouls, we score first one with pressing because we've been there, we've been not down. So and then the second one comes from corner, I think, again. So I'm not saying this is the best game we played, but I think we strategically we done very well.
They seemed to struggle when your players were pressing high, were getting in their faces, were forcing them into mistakes. They seemed to struggle. Was that something you said to your players before?
Yeah.
Don't give them too much respect.
Yeah. No, it's not about respect. It just don't give them a time, and then we could press. And then first goal came from that. As I said, we couldn't train too much, but we know it happens. To be honest, like Ozan said last year, Ranieri says before the game they played against, press them. It's the only thing he said, that they beat them also. So, but we've been thinking, watching the games, Wigan game especially, they lost 2-3 times, ball on build up. So we could have that, use that chance also. But again, like when we get a little bit slower in front of press, and then of course they lose the time to press in right time, then they can use. You see the subs coming, and then this comes, the other one comes with more full energy to dribble again, and maybe we start a little bit early to kill the game. 20 minutes to go plus extra 7,
At least.
it's half an hour, but it is sometimes needs to do, and let's be honest. Before that we had a good game, and then we just give the ball a little bit to the opponent. We accept that, and we finish the game.
You'll know, as a former striker yourself, the importance of getting off the mark quickly at your new club, and obviously the 3rd game for Oscar, and a really good opportunistic striker's goal to get off the mark and then back it up with a second one. That'll be massive for him going forward.
Absolutely. Coach cannot do everything. You can just offer things, service, some things, some explain things how to better for you, seize his identity and use him as a. Sometimes the situation it also helps when he shoots and pole or goalie saves, because we have to say it's also a great goalkeeper there.
Yeah.
So he can save and he cannot do anything. But if it happens like it happened today, give us double energy to the group, to himself, easier for me a little bit to keep him in the game, keep him happy, keep him going. And I think he was one who stayed whole the game. Was like a storm these defenders, and he deserved these 2 goals.
7 points from the first 3 games. You're top of the league tonight. That I know it's only 3 games in.
Go and sleep straight.
End the season now. That's a good start, isn't it? Given the amount of change at the football club.
I think it's a very good start. Yes, it is. But we know how long is it. We realize. The first one I will do, not today, but in the morning, Monday, to let everybody understand how much energy, how much legs, how much like freshness and a community to combine this all together. Energy in public, our work needs to go through to whole league year. So it's our job also.
Just finally, speaking of fresh legs, I understand that the club are close to signing Ryan Woods from Birmingham City. What can you tell us about that, Shota?
Intelligent player, good player, knows how to play football. There's 200 games in this league, knows how to do it. I think he comes to the team who tries to play football. So it's good player for us, good energy for us, good extra player who wants to be with us.
Does his arrival mean that maybe an Andy Cannon perhaps will be leaving? Does that?
I don't think we have someone to leave. I always try to get most of the boys busy to play and use them. And we all understand when you have 47, 48 games, we already played 4, and that's like a weeks comes and just games. So we need all of them.
Any progress on Halil Divshoglu from Brentford? I don't know if I've said that right.
I don't hear from morning to
now.
Yeah, almost 6 o'clock till now, I think.
And what's the severity of Sarri's injury?
Hope not long.
Likely for Tuesday, do you think, Burnley?
Tomorrow we will know exactly if he can train with us.
And what's he done?
Little bit heavy groin.
Okay.
But nothing really major, but we still have to see it tomorrow.
Okay, thanks, Shota.
Any other questions?
Dean Smith said Norwich dominated and you were very lucky to win. I guess you don't agree.
Some point, yes, definitely. They dominate. If you say like a really clear chances, second half only one ahead, you have to accept that generally there's more longer squad, better just come down with from the Premier. So it's a Premier League team. So we will not argue with the opposite side coach, saying like we try our like a strategy and it works. So when we know we have to press and they're weak on it, I don't think it's only luck. It's also luck because the ball bounced and can go straight to the other side, but it bounced and it stays in your feet after first goal, and we score it. So we work on it. And the second goal is also set pieces. So they score also with set pieces. So if they dominate, definitely agreed. Better side, agreed. Nothing to do. But we knew this. That's why we accept to play two different systems and see how it will work. Thanks to God and the boys and the supporters.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone.